So you want to get your music onto Spotify, how do you do this? Well, you can't simply directly upload straight to Spotify, so you have to go through a digital distribution service. Now, there are a lot of these services around, including Reverb Nation, Ditto Music, TuneCore, and the original CD Baby, amongst others. So deciding which one to use can be a difficult decision. They all offer slightly different packages. Some charge per song, some charge per album, some charge a yearly subscription, and others take commission on your royalties. I've used a few of these companies before with various different band projects, but for my album I wanted something different. So I researched this for hours, I asked friends who they were using, I read online reviews, and I decided the best one for me was DistroKid. I uploaded the first song from my album, called It Feels Like, to DistroKid, and I have to say it could not have been easier. The website's easy to navigate and there are some really great features. In this video I'm going to show you how easy it is to upload music through DistroKid. We're going to walk through the process as I upload my new song, I Wish, and we're going to discuss all the great features as we go. Now I should mention at this point that after I uploaded my first song, somebody from DistroKid did reach out to contact me and suggested that we collaborated. So just so you're aware, DistroKid have sponsored this video. However, I was already using DistroKid before they contacted me, and I will never advertise anything on this channel that I don't personally use or believe in. The bonus of this for you guys is that you get a discount off your first year's subscription. In the description below, there is a VIP link. If you click on that or type that into your browser, you will get 7% off at checkout. Result. So who is DistroKid for? It's for musicians, bands, DJs, producers, anyone creating YouTube content, and anyone creating music from their home studio. So what did DistroKid do? Well, DistroKid get your music up to all the major streaming platforms: Spotify, iTunes, TikTok being the new one, Deezer, and about 150 other platforms you and I have probably never heard of. But it gets them up to all of these stores in a very quick turnaround time. As little as the same day sometimes, most of the time 1 to 2 days, sometimes 4 to 5 days, and a couple of times within a couple of weeks. But gone are the days when you had to wait 4 to 6 weeks to upload to iTunes. You keep 100% of your royalties. Anything you earn is going in your pocket. Some of these companies are taking as much as 30% of your royalties. Oh, not in this lifetime, buddy. DistroKid pay you monthly via PayPal. And the best one for me is DistroKid will imprint an IRC code on your song. So if you've forgotten to ask your mastering engineer to do that, or you just haven't thought about it, you need an IRC code so your song can be recognized, so royalties go to you. And if you're linked with PRS, you'll know about this as well. And it can be a bit of a faff to sort out, but DistroKid do this on the spot in the upload section that we're going to go through in a little while. So how much does this cost? Well, moving down, we have a musician package here for $19.99 a year, about £16 if you're in the UK, for unlimited uploads. So if you're the next Prince or Elton John circa 1980s and you want to upload a dozen albums, you can do that for $20. This is so cheap. There's some platforms charging more than double that just to put out one album. And with this we get to upload unlimited lyrics. You get a Spotify verified checkmark, which is quite good, and that's for one artist or band. Moving up from that, you get the Musician Plus plan for $36 a year, again about £30 in the UK, and you can register 2 artist or band names with that. And the extras you get are, you can sync lyrics for Instagram, which means they will bounce in time with the music if it's played on someone's story. Daily sales statistics, this is really useful and they're very quick, most of those statistics are within 24 hours. Customizable label name, so when we import a track, you can set up a record label. If you don't have one, you just make one up. Customizable release dates, enabling you to build momentum for the release of your song. Pre-order dates as well, so if you send people pre-order links, if they sign up for that, when the music is released, it will automatically go into their Spotify and Apple Music accounts. That's great. Customizable iTunes pricing as well. And there's a label plan as well if you want to promote several artists through DistroKid. So let's upload my new song. We go to the uploads section here. Services, where do I want my music to go? I want it to go everywhere because who knows who's listening where. Number of songs, this is one song, it's just going to be a single, but you can upload up to 35 songs. But let's stick with single. Previously released, nope, this song has not been released. Artist name, Ed Thorne, yes, that is me. Important here, only list your name, stage name or band name. Do not list any other people at this point. Artist already in Apple Music. Yes, I'm already registered with Apple Music. I have an Apple Music verified account as well. Already in Spotify. Spotify already has one artist named Ed Thorne. Let's just check that's me. And that is me. That's my first song there. So we click the yes, that's me section. Then we get to select a release date. Now I don't think it's going to work today, so let's test this and see if we can get this out within 1 week. So let's go for May the 7th. Let's give them 8 days. Let's go for May the 8th, so a week on Friday. You can set a specified release time as well, which links to the time synchronization. Do you want it to be American time or UK time? Pre-order, do you want to set up a pre-order so people can order this release before the date? Well, I'm not too fussed about this on this occasion, so I'm going to leave that. Record label here, this is where you get to register a record label name for your releases. You don't need to register a company, just register a name with Distro Music and they'll affiliate all your releases with this record label name. My sound business is Ed Thorne Rhythm and Sound, so I'm going to go with Ed Thorne Rhythm and Records. Album cover, got a little folder for this, DistroKid upload. Artwork, this is a little something I put together yesterday. Language, English. Primary genre, and we're going to go with pop. Secondary genre, this is optional, but I'm going to go with rock. Then we get up to our song upload section. Title of the track, I Wish. Featured artists, so this is where you would list your featured artists, part 1 or 2, whether it's an instrumental or a remix. You need to list whether it's a cover song or not, but don't include the original artist's name here. And there's some of the rules about capitalization. Don't include any year of the songs in the title, and don't list any producers here. There's a space to do that in the credits later. Let's choose our file. So I've got my streaky mastering mastered WAV here. Upload that. Writers' real names, music and lyrics. Well, I've written everything, so this is where you get to find out my real name. Are there any explicit lyrics? You have to be honest with this, because if not, your song may get taken down later. No, in my case. Is this a radio edit? There's no explicit version of this track. Is it an instrumental? No, I'm singing all the way through it. Preview clip start time. Now, this is cool. So when you go on Apple Music or Spotify and preview a track, you get to choose where your start time is. Now, I'm going to choose 55 seconds because there's a great big guitar chord and the vocals go epic at that point, so that's an exciting part of the song. And track price, how much do you want to charge? We have options of 69 cents, 99 cents, and $1.29. I believe this is also the same in English sterling pence, so I'm just going to go for 99 pence. Now, optional but awesome extras, Instagram and Facebook. Do you want this to go to Instagram for Instagram stories? I think this is a really cool feature. Great way to promote your own music so people can hear it through Instagram. So get amongst that. All right, YouTube money for $4.95 a year. You sign up to YouTube's Content ID algorithm, which means if anyone uploads your track with one of their videos, if it's a skateboarding video or something, you're going to get paid for it. You're going to get the royalties and not them. If that person's channel is monetized, DistroKid do take 20% of that ad revenue income, but this isn't as high as some of the other companies that are charging 30%. So this isn't a bad compromise. Now, important stuff that YouTube takes seriously. You have to be honest here with sampling and stuff. Did you create all the sounds yourself? Yes. Does this single include beats, loops, sound effects, and other audio downloaded from sample libraries, including samples that are available in GarageBand, Ableton, and Logic? No, I even played the tambourine myself on this one. You have to agree that you're not going to let anyone else use your track for remixes, because that will be a separate upload. No public domain recordings, no sound from video games or television, no sound from anyone else's YouTube channels. So here you have to agree that you're the only person that's going to be uploading this to YouTube's Content ID system, so no one else, like another band member or a producer or a manager or a record label, are going to upload this track as well. Make sure this release isn't going out on any other distribution platforms. I'm not using any others for that. And I understand that YouTube is serious about all this, and all the statements above are found to be true. Who wrote this music? I wrote all of it. Now, Store Maximizer. This is a really cool feature. Distribution companies are coming up all the time, and you never know which one's going to be the next Spotify or Apple Music. Remember, there was a time when they didn't exist, so there might be something we're not aware of that is coming up. DistroKid will get your music automatically onto those platforms. You don't have to do a thing. Excellent. Now my favorite, Shazam and iPhone Siri. For $1 a year, you can make sure your track is available on Shazam. So if people are watching a television show or an advert or something and they want to find out who that artist is, stick out your phone, point it at the TV, and they can find you. This is a great way to expand your network. Now this last box here, Leave a Legacy, is an interesting one. For a one-time fee of $29, you can guarantee that your release stays on the streaming sites forever. So for example, if your credit card is declined or you pass on to meet the pearly gates, this will keep all of your music online for you. You don't have to do a thing. Now, important check boxes. I selected YouTube Music as a store. Yep, I recorded this music and I'm authorized to sell it worldwide. Yep, I'm not using any other artist's name. And I've read and agreed the terms and conditions because everybody does that. Done. So it's as easy as that. Uploading my artwork, uploading my track. Very straightforward and loads of really cool features. All right, while that's uploading, I want to talk about a couple of extra features that DistroKid have. They have this hyperfollow feature, which is a link. And if anyone clicks on that, you're automatically signed up to follow you on Spotify. You'll be given each fan's email address for your mailing lists. DistroKid will automatically email your fans when your album goes live. You'll get access to geographic locations of your fans, if that's of any interest for touring dates, for example. And you'll be able to see other music that your fans are listening to so you can engage with those on Spotify playlists. All right, and there we are, finished, easily uploaded. Now we can get to work with our pre-save link, get sharing that, get promoting your music. But there's a few extra features that are really cool about DistroKid. DistroKid have this Vault feature where you can store backups of your music files. How many times have you lost music to a hard drive dying or a deleted Dropbox folder? This has you covered. You can assign credits to people as well who's played on your music. If we go to my first upload, I've listed all the talented people that made me sound famous on there. Then we go to Teams. This is where we can set up royalty splits. So if you've written this with other musicians or producers, etc., you can assign the royalty splits. All they have to do is sign up to DistroKid. If they're not on DistroKid, they get a 50% discount code for joining. This means you don't have to faff around and go through PRS to register royalty splits, which is a bit of a faff. Thanks for watching, guys. If you found this video helpful and useful, please feel free to give it a share, tickle the like button, press subscribe if you like. It really does help my channel grow. If you're interested in buying a new sound card or upgrading your sound card, click on this video here. And if you'd like to hear the first song off my album, click on this video here. Thanks for watching.